Through all this, I've been telling you that males are the primary victims. Per capita, however, the homeless are number one. For the number of crimes committed against them versus their population size, the homeless are the most victimized people in the country. Statistically, your skin color doesn't even factor in until 7 or 8 on the list. Before that, it's, well, primarily gender. Primarily skin color. No. It's primarily gender and social class. Now, when it comes to males, you get to see with Michelle and with Kaitlynne Tatum, of course. These are different people. Kaitlynne Tatum knew me in real life. She's one of the people that I reached out to for help before Natalie was killed. But she was always too busy. Always too busy. She didn't ever find out what was going on. She didn't even try to find out what was going on. She was always too busy. Now, Michelle and Kaitlynne both made the very big mistake, pretending to give a shit. Now, both of them, after years and years, mind you, Michelle sent me a friend request, I want to say January 4th of 2018. This is like a week after Natalie disappeared. Turned out she got her brains blown out, but the thing is, I got hundreds of these people who got a hold of me. And many of them offered help. Absolutely. Many of them, most of them, were offering to kill me and my friends and my family. So, yeah, going through those was not a happening thing. Plus, there's the fact that people wanted to keep on giving me pretty words. Now, I want to point out that these people are not evil people. It's not like they did this because they woke up in the morning and went, hey, you know what, I'm just going to be mean to anything with a penis. No, it took a lot of time in their lives being trained that that was acceptable behavior. That's how a male is to be treated. And all these people want to believe, oh, well, somebody would probably help them. Yeah, sure, there's 200 or 300 people offering to help them. One of them's bound to. Well, are these people actually offering to help me? Or are they talking about how they would in a Facebook group? Or are you just assuming? Michelle and Kaitlynne both made the same fucked up mistake on that. And that was to assume. See, while Kaitlynne didn't bother seeing what was going on, Michelle found me through one of those Natalie Bollinger things because she disappeared. Natalie was all over the news. So was I, and my face. And you see how these people tell me to let it go, but then they don't want their faces up. They don't want their lives up. They don't want their information up. And then again, their information was up for things they actually did. Now with Michelle, this is 6 years later. 6 years after she first reached out and pretended like she was going to help. But she didn't have any intention of doing so. And there's more than one occasion where she said that she was going to do something and just didn't. Made zero effort towards it. Now, mind you, I've been asking these people to leave. If you're not going to speak out and you're not going to look at evidence, go away. Kaitlynne Tatum and Michelle, they both ended up saying, oh, I'll help you, I'll help you, I'll help you. When I told them to get the hell out of here. when I let them know under no uncertain terms that they were not my friends, I didn't know Michelle, and Kaitlynne had ignored me for like 7 years. Sure, she had typed nice things to me. Sure, she told me to come to her Starbucks and come hang out with her. I did. I followed instructions. But here's the thing. It didn't matter how hard I tried. Nobody had the time. Nobody would make the time. If they did, it was to type. Like, what the fuck? Am I not a fucking human being? Then, of course, for over a year before Natalie was killed, I was trying to get help. At the very beginning, it would have been the simplest goddamn thing ever for Maddie Boa to tell the fucking truth. It would have been the simplest goddamn thing ever for Alicia Bollinger and Natalie Bollinger to tell the fucking truth. But could they do that? No. See, a lot of people right at the very beginning, they wanted to defend me, but didn't know what the fuck was going on. They had no fucking clue, and still don't. They never bothered to find out. You know, when you reach out to people and they're ignoring every goddamn thing you send to them and trying to reword every fucking thing that you say, it becomes pretty goddamn obvious that they're lazy pieces of shit who never gave a fuck about you to begin with. And it's time for them to fucking go. But they don't get the hint, which is really fucking sad because it's not a goddamn hint. I say it outright. Now, through all this, I've been completely alone. All it takes is one fucking little white lie. That is all it takes to destroy a man's life. And all of his friends are going to be like Michelle and like Kaitlynne. Now, Michelle, she's got a family. She's got her own stuff going on. Thank goodness she's got a family and her own stuff going on. Thank goodness she's not living through this. But unlike Kaitlynne Tatum, Michelle didn't have anything to do with the situation before Natalie was killed. Michelle doesn't have to try to hide the fact that she blew someone off. And it led to Natalie Bollinger getting her fucking brains blown out. As far as Michelle being a horrible person, no, not even fucking close. The other thing is, after 6 years, you know, she did type some pretty fucking horrible shit at me. But unlike Kaitlynne, Michelle, well, is willing to fucking fess up in court. Fess up that I did try to get help, that she didn't follow through, that she did offer help. And her reasons for not coming forward. Why didn't you actually try? Well, here's the thing. She's not my real friend. We don't know each other in real life. We don't hang out. We don't go to the bar together. We don't have family vacations together. We don't hang out at the same places. We've never met. We don't know each other. That doesn't mean that she doesn't care. It'd be nice if she had more than just a passing interest. But the thing is that, yeah, it was a matter of popularity. Nobody cared to hear me. Nobody cares to this day. Not one of my friends cared to hear or take a look at evidence. I shouldn't have to go to people like Michelle for help, especially since most of these web sleuths are fucking nut jobs. Does that mean that Michelle is a nut job? Is that a guarantee that she's a nut job? No. The thing is, I've been asking for the help that I need. And I've been going to the places and trying to work with the people who say that they'll help me how I need. The rest of y'all need to go. If you can't admit that I went to you for help, if you can't admit that you reached out to me and offered to help, what the hell good are you? You're just gonna hide like a little rat. It's not my fault that people are cowards. I didn't make them cowards. Kaitlynne Tatum fucked up big enough to get someone killed. All of the people that I reached out to for help fucked up by not giving a shit, by pretending to be my friend until I hurt my back. That's what they did. That's what Natalie Bollinger rescued me from. The empty promises. People like Josh Hughes saying, yeah, it'll only be a couple of weeks. Oh, I'm in the same boat as you, Sean. Oh, I won't bring my couch. I'll make sure I don't bring the couch. When he moved out of his place, that couch was the one thing that made it so that I literally could not do any work in my shop. That's right, I fucking busted my ass. I fucking saved money for those fucking tools. And it was not easy work. It was back-breaking labor. And I couldn't work on any of the stuff that I had going on because Josh Hughes couldn't get his fucking couch out of that goddamn place. The little shit that people don't fucking listen to because they don't fucking care. They're only thinking about themselves. My kids, that doesn't matter to me. You don't get to hold that over my fucking head. I've had people threatening to kill me and my fucking family for 6 goddamn years. Your kids are not a valid fucking excuse, especially when you already had fucking kids. When you told me that you would help. But how long did it take you? And what did it take for you to try keeping your fucking word? If you take a look at how long it took Michelle to even pretend to try, Kaitlynne as well, how many years did it take them to even pretend to give a shit? Alright, Sean, I'll finally do something more than just words. After 6 years of fucking ignoring you, 6 years of, oh yeah, Michelle reached out to me just like hundreds of you to bullshit me and to waste my time. And she doesn't see it that way. Kaitlynne doesn't see it that way. None of these other people see it that way. They only think about themselves. Like they're the only person that I fucking reached out to or some shit. There are literally hundreds of witnesses. Hundreds of witnesses who I've been recording, of course, doing the exact same goddamn thing, no matter what, playing fucking stupid. And these are intelligent people. These are intelligent people. You can tell at the point where they start playing fucking retarded. Not fucking okay. You guys treat autistic people like we're retarded. You treat people with Down syndrome like they're retarded. You treat people who got cerebral palsy like they're retarded. Retarded means slowed down. Since my problem is that my brain is too fast, it's not too fast for me. It works just fine for me. It's just too fast for my mouth. Then there's the visual memory issue. You guys don't remember shit, male or female, unless there is a visual reference in most cases. However, what are you doing to see that visual reference so that you can remember those things? You didn't try. You didn't even try to take a look at the fucking evidence. You didn't try sharing it. You didn't try speaking out. Arguing in a fucking YouTube channel or a fucking Facebook group ain't the same as showing the fucking facts. And you have had access to those for years. When you guys ignored me, I had to go fucking public because I have to have help. And all of you have verified that you're aware that the mentally ill tag makes me a fucking target. You guys have verified all of the things that I have told you about my safety issues, that they are very real safety issues, that you are aware that those things go on, not just with me, but also with others, and yet you still won't speak out. And here's the thing with Michelle, is that in order to get a day in court where she can actually speak out, she has to make calls with me to turn those things in and not take no for a fucking answer. When they try to blow you off and tell you it's someone else's fucking job, that's why you need to fucking look at this stuff. That's why I've been sending it to you. That's why I've been posting it on fucking YouTube and fucking Facebook. You wouldn't fucking listen. You wouldn't look. You wanted to pretend to care. The people like Michelle who came on after Natalie was killed, I don't know her. I never should have been in contact with that lady. If I'd have had one fucking friend who gave a shit other than blowing me off, no matter what, everything is more important than find out a goddamn thing about me. If you want to call me friend, be a friend. If you don't know shit about me, what the fuck kind of a friend are you? If you're just gonna treat me like I'm a fucking retard, what kind of a friend are you? Now with Michelle, at least she's willing to admit it in court. At least she's willing to admit it to the police. But in order to do that, I still need somebody who can make a call with me, who is going to fucking stand up for my goddamn rights. Because I'm not fucking allowed. How many times do I have to tell you fucking morons I'm not allowed? Good to be rid of you. Thanks for coming to visit. Stay out of trouble or don't get caught. Remember, you are your brother's keeper and no victim left behind.